Welcome to my channel. Today we are reviewing and swatching the whole Kesha Rose Makeup Collection. I got the palette, lips, eyeliners, and we're gonna get into everything today. I am super excited about this. This is another brand that I'm probably going to be starting to purchase whenever they come out with new stuff. This is absolutely gorgeous. I already swatched everything and I'm so excited to get into this with you guys. So first off, there is a dual-ended liquid liner duo that comes in this box, and they look like this. And one side is one color and another side is another color, and there's two different variations, the Cowboy Blues and then Stay Gold. And this duo is $28. And then the next thing is a Rosehip Oil Lipstick and a pH Balance Plumping Gloss Duo. And it comes in this little cute box. And then here is the lipstick, and it is a magnetic closure. And then the pH Plumping Lip Gloss, this duo is $26. The eyeshadow palette with the little tassel on it is $36. And then what I did is I got the whole collection for $84. I did use Nessa CX Beauty's code. I'll have it linked down below, as well as a link to pick up anything else. But I got the whole collection, which was $84. And then you can get the whole collection plus like the PR collector's box, which is $104. I really didn't see the need to get the box. I know some people do collect that kind of stuff. As you guys can see, I have a lot of boxes that I've already kept from past things, so I didn't really find it necessary to spend an extra $20 to get the box. So I got the whole collection just by itself. So now we're gonna get into the swatches and everything. Now, the one thing that I noticed with swatching the eyeliners is that it's kind of hard to take the caps off because they are a little bit tinier, and this is like a chrome kind of packaging, so it is a little bit difficult to pop the lids off. Just a fair warning on that if you have any kind of, I don't know what it is, but like I like the look of the eyeliners, but they're just really difficult for me to pop open. I wish this was a little bit more of like a matte texture or something that was a little bit easier to grip. The other thing that's kind of nitpicky about the packaging is that it doesn't say anywhere on the packaging which side is which. It says which dual-ended eyeliner it is, but it doesn't say like, oh, this side is black, this side is blue, this side is orange, this side is gold. So like when you get it, you either have to memorize like which side of the Kesha Rose it is, or you're gonna be taking it off, putting it back on, that kind of deal. So if that is annoying to you, then fair warning. The other thing is all of the eyeliners that I got are pretty good in swatches and everything, but the lightest gold shade, I've been having some issues with it since I first opened it. It is kind of like leaking everywhere, and it's really runny. And you're gonna see that in my swatches as well. So fair warning on my swatches. I don't know what's wrong with this shade, but it's all in the cap and all over there. So I don't know if I'm gonna return it or anything like that, or just keep it, because all the other eyeliners are fine, but that gold shade is just a little, I don't know what's up with it. So getting into the eyeliner swatches, I swatched the Cowboy Blues first. So we have the blue shade and the black shade from this eyeliner duo, and then the next one is the Stay Gold, which is the kind of orangey rose gold, and then the regular gold shade that I was just saying that I have some problems with. And now we got the eyeliners out of the way, let's get into the lip products. Now for the lip products, I do enjoy that this is a magnetic closure. If she does choose to come out with more lipstick shades, it is a little bit hard to tell which lipstick it is. Obviously there's only one lipstick shade, but just as a future reference, if she comes out with like 20 lipsticks, they're all gonna look the same. So that's another little nitpicky thing that I have about this. And then this is the lip gloss. It's a plumping lip gloss, and it does make your lips turn a little bit pink. I did try it out last night just because I was like, oh, it's a clear lip gloss, whatever, and my lips did turn pink, and it did change to about the same color on my arm on the swatches. But the other thing I wanted to say is, if you guys don't like spicy things that are warm, then you're probably not gonna like this lip gloss. This lip gloss does have more of that like cinnamon, warm, peppery feeling on your lips. So if you don't like that, then you're not gonna like this. It was a little bit shocking to me. It doesn't have any kind of scent to it that I can tell. It literally just smells like a cosmetic lip gloss. But I wanted to give you guys a fair warning because when I tried this on, I kind of thought it was like one of those like minty plumping lip glosses. And then after like 2 seconds of having it on, I was like, oh, it's getting warm. My lips are starting to turn into like the sun. But just a fair warning on that. It is a pretty nice plumping lip gloss. But now let's get into the star of the show. I've been playing with this tassel literally all day long. I can't stop doing it. So this is really bad for me. But if she comes out with future palettes and she doesn't have a tassel or something on it, then I might be a little bit disappointed. But this thing, like, it's like a calming, I don't know, like, for me to sit here and do this is like the most relaxing, calming thing. I have issues, but whatever. I don't know, I just love this. And then Nessa, I was talking to her about it, and she said that this was a good idea to have this to hang the palette up if you wanted to hang it up like on your wall, on your vanity. I thought that was a really good idea, so I wanted to share that with you guys. But now let's get into the rest of the packaging. So all of this part of the moon on the front is textured and it is raised, same with the stars. And then the Kesha Rose is like a velvety texture to it. And then of course it has everything on the back. The back packaging is super cool. I love how they carried the design on the front and the back and this like circle design with like the little Illuminati kind of thing. And then this is the inside of the palette in all of its glory. If you guys watched James Charles' video, I am so sorry because I was so hyped up for James Charles' video, and then he like showed it for like 2 seconds and I was like, I don't want to see you and Kesha, I want to see the makeup. Sorry, but I wanted to give you guys a full review of this palette because I was so disappointed. But I finally got my hands on this and it is so pretty, and it's got a pretty big mirror on the other side, and I do like that it folds over pretty much completely so you can lay it flat on your vanity and it's not like a huge thing that's going on. And it is pretty easy to hold as well. Like, it's not as flimsy as I really thought it would be. Like, you can easily just like hold it like this or like this. But now let's get into swatches. I'm gonna start from the bottom of my elbow, working up, and then starting from this shade, and I kind of like went around in a circle and then the little tiny circle, just so you guys know what shades I'm talking about. So the first shade we have is Woman, Spaceship, Blow, Tonight, Backstabber, Godzilla, Dinosaur, Pageantry, I can't say that word, Boogie Feet, Cannibal, TikTok, and Honey. And I am loving all of these shades. There's not one shade in this palette that I am not excited for. So for sure, I'm doing a 3 looks, 1 palette with this. I don't know if I want to make it a little bit Christmas themed because there is like the silver, gold, greens, burgundies, red in this palette. But if you guys would like a separate holiday edition look with this palette, then let me know in the comments. I can do a 3 looks with this just regular, and then I can do holiday looks with it. If you guys did pick it up, let me know because I'll be more than happy to do that. Today, per usual, with my first impressions, I am going to try to use as many shades as I possibly can to really get the best feel for this palette. It did swatch really, really well, which I'm actually really pleasantly surprised by this. I haven't really heard of HIPDOT before, and I wasn't really aware of what HIPDOT was until my friend Nessa came along and she told me about like all this stuff. And then Kesha, I guess, teamed up with HIPDOT. It says that it's a HIPDOT brand and that it's distributed by HIPDOT, but I know there was like a little bit of like confusion going on there. But as far as I know, I got this on HIPDOT, and I use NESSA-C10 to get 10% off. But that's enough chit-chatting. I'm going to enjoy this thing for a second because I know why this is so amusing to me. I'm amused by such small things. All right, I'm gonna prime my eyes with my normal Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna get into this palette. All right, eyes are primed and I'm ready to get into this. So I do have creases already. I love this eyeshadow primer, but like, it creases if I don't keep my eyes straight like this or put eyeshadow on it right away. But I kind of have a little teeny bit of an idea that I want to do. So I'm gonna take I don't know why I can't say this, but the light purple shade. And I really want to put this one right in that like under brow bone front area that I've been liking to do lately. I don't know why, but I've been really liking doing this. It adds like a nice fun pop, especially if you do like neutral eyeshadow or like you do all of like pretty much the same color and then you have like a little fun pop right here. I don't know why, but I feel like it makes the eye look so different and unique. And then now I'm gonna take the shade Woman, which is a shimmery darker purple shade, and I'm gonna take it on a blending brush and I'm gonna go kind of right in the inner corner and lightly try and blend that into that other light purple. Oh, that's really pretty. That is so pigmented. Be on a blending brush like that, oh my god. And for the price of these palettes, oh my gosh. Yeah, the price of this palette I was really pleasantly surprised by. I don't know why, but like it just made me really happy that it wasn't like $1,000. But I am going to be getting the Pat McGrath Star Wars collection, so that's where all of my money is going pretty soon here. And then I'm just going to clean off the brush and go back in with the light purple just to help blend that shimmer out a little bit more. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade Dinosaur, the light green shade. I think that's adorable. And I'm gonna blend that in this like outer V, well, not really the V, it's just like in my crease. And then I'm gonna take the shade Boogie Oogie, sorry, that's a song. If you guys know what song that is, let me know in the comments. But this reminds me of a lot of songs, like Godzilla. I thought of the song Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult, and then Boogie Oogie Oogie. I don't know. There's a lot of songs when I think of this song, a lot of songs when I think of this song. Yeah, this palette. Oh my gosh, what am I even saying? But I'm gonna take Boogie Feet, the orange shade, and I'm just gonna take a tiny bit and blend it right in between the green and the purple. And then now I'm just gonna go back in with Dinosaur and just touch up the edges. So now I'm gonna take the shade Godzilla. I'm so excited for this shade. But I'm gonna take this one on a blending brush as well. And I'm gonna blend it just in like the outer V portion. I'm so obsessed with how this is looking. You guys know I've been doing like super neutral makeup the last couple of days, and I was in need of doing something a little bit rainbowish. So I'm gonna take Godzilla again and I'm gonna run it on the lower lash line a little bit. And then I'm gonna take the shade Backstabber, which is this gorgeous deep burgundy shade. And I'm gonna run that right next to Godzilla. And then now I'm gonna take Cannibal, which is the red shade. And I'm gonna put that in front of my lower lash line leading up to that burgundy. And guys, I am touching my eyes so lightly with this brush. Like, I'm hardly touching my face, and it is so pigmented, and I am obsessed. Freaking obsessed. So now I really want to take the shade Blow because it is like a purpley bluish duochrome type of shade, and I just have to use it. So I'm gonna take it with my finger. Oh, look at that shade. Oh my god. And I'm gonna put it right in the center of my lid. I might actually end up using like almost every shade because I just don't want to stop putting this on my eyes. All right, I might actually attempt to use all of the shades actually. So I'm gonna take the shade Honey, which is a really pretty like rosy gold duochrome. I'm gonna take that on a blending brush and put it right on my inner corner, leading up to below. And then I'm gonna take the shade Spaceship, which is that light kind of lime green shade, and I'm gonna put it right over here. I don't really know why, but my brain is telling me to put it right there. And I'm putting it a little bit over below and blending it into that matte orange and green. We have 2 shades left, guys. This is a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna take the shade Honey again, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with Honey. This is a gorgeous shade. I love Honey. So I'm gonna take the shade Tonight, which is kind of like a gunmetal type of shimmer. I'm gonna take just a little bit of this and start to kind of feather it out on my lash line, kind of in like a smoky wing. And then I'm also gonna put Tonight a little bit on the lash line of my lower lash line. All right, and lastly, I'm gonna take the shade TikTok, and I'm gonna use the shade Wet because it is a little bit of like a looser glitter. And then I'm just gonna tap that very gently on my inner corner. Is that a cherry on top or what? Wow, guys, I cannot believe that I managed to put every single shade on my eyes. And I got a blended freaking rainbow on my eyes, and I think it's awesome. And I also added the Honey shade on my cheeks as a highlight, and I think this looks so freaking awesome as a highlighter. But before we get into finishing the video, I do want to try on both of the lip products. So I did try this out last night, and it was pretty hot, but it did turn this like pinky color on me. So I'm gonna try this one out first. It like instantly turns pink. I did it on just the lower part of my lips, but it turns pink so freaking fast. I gave it a little bit and it's still pretty pink, but this is what the lip gloss looks like on me. As you can see, it is getting a bit darker where I first applied it, but I'm not gonna keep it on too long because it is a bit, I mean, it's not so uncomfortable, but I don't want it to really like stain my lips. Let me zoom you guys in before I take it off to get a good look at what it looks like. All right, now let's try out the lipstick. It is a red. I don't wear reds a lot, but I think it might be a cool color to pull in here. That's pretty pigmented. All right, this is a really pretty red. It makes your teeth look super white. Look at how white my teeth look. They look insanely white. And the other thing that I wanted to know about this lipstick is that I appreciate that it's not entirely matte. It's more like a satin lipstick. So it doesn't have any like of that gross matte feeling to it. And this is what the lipstick looks up close. Looks like up close, but there's no like gross lines, no like flaking dry skin that you can see through the lipstick. And it's pretty full coverage. And then I didn't try the eyeliners on in this video because this look is a little bit more on the crazy side, and I don't think I can add in the eyeliners and really show their true color and everything in this video. So in my next video, I'm gonna have a wear test and demo of these eyeliners on one eye, one on the other eye, and see how they wear and all of that good old stuff in another video. But this is just lips and eyes. All right, don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up because, yeah, I put all of these shades on my eyeball and I feel like it looks freaking amazing. But this is the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts on this whole collection down in the comments below. And if you missed my last video, which is over the new Florence Holiday Mini Lip Kit, I'll have that video right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here, where you can click on it and subscribe to my channel.